I got something to say to you today. Please listen up closely. You come from good stock. And I want you to listen closely. I want you to understand what I'm truly saying. So many people come from broken families, right? Maybe been abuse, maybe been alcohol, maybe been drugs. Now, when I say family, I'm not talking about uncles, cousins, brothers, all that kind of stuff. I'm talking about family. So I mean mother, father, their mother, father, their mother, father. I mean, how you actually transport through, right? Because you don't come out of the womb of your brother and sister. You don't come out of the womb of your uncles and, all that kind of stuff. You come through the womb of your actual, what I call real true family. Mother, father, their mother, father, their mother, father. Now, let me talk to you, right? So many people, they may have been born abusive. Let's say you had abusive mother or abusive parents. Let's just say you were separated from your parents. Some people are separated from their parents at birth, never really knew them. Some people knew their parents up to a certain extent, and then their parents died maybe at the age of 5 or 10 or something like that. So they only knew so much about them. No matter what, and I'm specifically talking to a lot of broken people who've been broken by families, right? You come from good stock. The people want you to see the negativity, the abuse, the rape, the molestation, no matter what it is. Let me break this down to you. So if you didn't know, now you gon' know. Okay, what do I mean by that? A lot of people say, I am the first to do this in my family. I am the first to go to school in my family. I am the first to be a millionaire in my family. I am the first to build a business in my family. I am the first of this, and that. The truth is, you were never the first. Let me show you. I know you say, oh, no. You are the first to actually make it happen, but you were not the first that was chosen. A lot of people really do believe, because they really don't break things down. They really don't study. There's a lot of egotism involved. Like it's a lot of competition, right? And when there's competition involved, people want to be the first of everything, right? First this, first that, first that. But when you take that off and you really look at the truth, look at Joseph. I'm gonna give you a biblical text and the coat of many colors. Joseph was not the first to be the interpreter and dream in his family. As a matter of fact, his father interpreted his dream. He come from good stock. Okay, David is not the first king in his family. As a matter of fact, his father was a king. He went on to be a king. His son went on to be a king. As a matter of fact, Saul was not the first to be a good person in his family and a king. Saul got caught up when he started consulting divination, and he was instructed not to, and that was his fall. And jealousy came in, hatred came in, all that kind of stuff, right? The reason why I know this is because his son was a very good person, good heart, and Jonathan and David went on to love him very much. So even if you want to go from biblical text, you will see the thread throughout families. You cannot miss it. The thread is in your family. The enemies are good at saying things like, oh, her mama's like that, honey. Girl, you don't know her grandmama. Oh, girl, they daddy was like this and this and this and that, right? But what they wanted you to miss is what was the good stock. Okay, so daddy drunk a lot. Daddy got drunk, slapped mama around, beat you down. But what was the good stock? Was he a hard worker? Did he have a skill in being organized? Was he a person? You understand what I'm saying? If you look at yourself, you have those same qualities. What people never paid attention to is that they come from good stock. I don't care how much abuse was there. I don't care how much negativity was there. You come from good stock. I don't even care if you was adopted. The majority of your truest qualities, you're going to pick up things from adoptive parents. You're going to pick up things from all types of people around you, right? You pick up languages, you pick up this, you pick up that. But the true source of who you are has came all out through your family's spiritual line. Do you understand that? Now, I want to reference something that I would say is not just a Christian term. It's a universal term that has been known throughout lifetimes, even before Christianity came into play. But it is quoted in the Bible just like this. The thief comes but to steal, kill, and destroy. Let me break this down for you because people really don't understand. I'm going to use something as simple as plastic surgery. You heard me, as simple as plastic surgery on how you can see how the thief comes but to steal, kill, and destroy. When you always referring things to Satan, 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 you miss the point. The Bible does not refer to everything about Satan. Remember, the majority of the book is about people and the hearts of people, what they do in the earth to themselves and to other people. It does not harp on Satan 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The whole book is about people. Let me show you something. It says that people worship me with their tongue, but their hearts are so far away from me. It says people lie one another to their neighbors. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand it? A lot of stuff is about people. So let's break this down. Plastic surgery. Have you guys ever seen, it could be a celebrity, it could be anyone. They are naturally pretty. They have asymmetric merits. They don't have like big nostrils like me. I'm pretty. Don't get me wrong. I'm a pretty girl now. But they don't have like big nostrils like me. They have more aesthetic. You understand what I'm saying? They have more, and trust me, I don't look down on myself. I just know what beauty is. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about extraordinary beauty. We have different levels of things. Even in animals, you'll see certain things that it look okay, certain things don't look okay, and then you'll see certain things be like, wow, that is a beautiful bird, or that's a beautiful, and we know this. No matter how much we try to deny it, God made all things. Yeah. Some things are just more beautifully tasteful than others. It's just the way it is. Some people have asymmetric things and metrics and all that kind of stuff where it has this standard of beauty where everybody's walking down the street and say, oh my God, that person is gorgeous. You understand what I'm saying? So listen to me closely. Some people are so beautiful, so gorgeous that people are jealous of that, right? They need to destroy that. The thief comes but to steal, kill, and destroy. Now, remember, it's called a thief for a reason because it has stolen something. But it doesn't end there. Kill, steal, destroy. This is a impact. Do you understand that? So first the thoughts start being put into their mind that they're not good enough. They're not beautiful enough. Oh, something is wrong with you in this area, that area. So they start looking for ways to improve that. They start having this self-doubt about themselves. They start listening to those voices, listening to those people. Then they go get surgery. Then they go get another surgery. They go get another surgery. That's where the thief begins to kill. What did they have done? They killed your natural beauty. Now you run around looking like a French. You done went from looking pretty till they got your face all patched up, lips all stuck up. You look like a fish. Have you seen them people like they be looking like this fish thing? Eyes be stuck up to here, eyebrows up. You be like, that is not beauty. Even a person that's not beautiful, they just an average looking person looks better than that type of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? You know that. So the first thing they did was kill. The second thing they did was they came to kill, steal. Well, the first thing they came to steal, so they stole. Number one, they stole your natural beauty. So you're no longer the beautiful, natural person you was. They stole that. Now they're killing it, right? So not only have they killed you on your confidence, not only have they killed you on your confidence level, your emotional level, your spiritual level, they now have killed your natural beauty because you can't repair that anymore. Destroyed it. Destroyed what belonged to you naturally. Destroyed it. Totally stole, killed, and destroyed. Do you understand it? The reason why I use that, because you don't understand that. So as I was saying, you can see on just by plastic surgery on very, very beautiful women how the thief, it starts with the implanting of the deception, the implanting of manipulating you, controlling you, and erasing who you naturally are. Number step is letting you know that this is a thief that does this. Number two is letting you know it's stealing something from you. What is stolen? The beauty. Number three, you have killed it because you can't repair it back to its natural estate. And number four, what is it letting you know? Destroyed, totally destroyed, right? Even if you had a surgeon who can go back and make you look as close as who you used to be, you can never have that facial truth of you anymore. Totally annihilated, right? So take that analogy and apply it to anything in life. It could be anything, your destiny, dreams, goals, anything. So you have to understand that there are thieves that walk into people's family lines and have been stealing, killing, destroying for many, many years. You understand what I'm saying? You have to start understanding how to forgive mom and father. You understand what I'm saying? How to forgive what is perceived as the most horrible event of your life when it comes to your mother and fathers and your family members. Because remember, the thief really does come to do this. And then when the thief does it, now the thief is coming after you. And the thief wants you to think so horribly of that alcoholic father, that abusive mother, or whatever the case may have been, that you don't see what was the good stuff. I don't care if it was one or two or three things. What was the good stuff? It's always something there. I want you to look at Tyler Perry's life, right? He's a prime example. When you look at him, you see the big thing he built, right? But who was his mother? His mother was never an entrepreneur. But who was she though? She had big dreams. She had big hopes. She just never achieved them, right? The thief stole in certain areas of her life. But he still has qualities just like his mother. You look at Tyler Perry's mother, you look at him, he got them same type of qualities, exactly like his mother. You can't miss it, right? Now, we know that that wasn't his real father, right? That's what I mean by you can pick up other things from other people too. His father was very, very hardworking. You understand that? Very hardworking man. And he was able to know that this is what hard work looks like. So just know this, you come from good stock. People want you to focus on that negative experience that you had, and then they want to talk about your family, and then they got you talking about your family. I choose to honor my family. I choose to know that the thief really did come but to steal, kill, and destroy. Because when your family is gone or when you're not with your family, you see that same thief in operation in your own life. You see it. They usually label it as a generational curse. All that. Ain't no such thing as you generationally cursed. Bible never said that about you. It's just that you have this same thief running through your family line, trying to do the same thing that was done. And the goal to conquer that and to overcome that is to say, I'm going to carry this torch of greatness. If my family was good at designing, but they didn't become their full potential as an entrepreneur or this and this and that, and that's what you do too, I'm going to carry this torch. If your family was good at organization and all of that, and your mother, but she was the most abusive person, but she kept everything organized, and that's what you do too, you carry that torch into the things you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, honor your family. Honor them regardless. I'm not saying that don't acknowledge where the thief stole, but honor it. And then what did Tyler Perry do different? So remember his family, he went through all that abuse, right? And he chose that when he had his son, that he would deal with his son differently. You understand what I'm saying? So understand the parts where the thief stole in the family. And Tyler Perry even processed that. He understood why that man began to act the way he acted. And I've done that with my own family, not from Tyler Perry or anything like that. I just would observe my family because it was more about my grandmother. I learned a lot from my grandmother. My grandmother was a wonderful woman. But did I know it at the time? No. My mother, this beautiful, brilliant, just really intelligent creature. But did I know that? No, because I couldn't see past what the darkness was at that time. You understand what I'm saying? So at the time, you may not know that. So for you all who have not examined who you are, where you come from good stock. I promise you, you just haven't sat down to really pick up the pieces and those little bitty pieces of the puzzle and apply them to your life to understand you're not the first of anything in your family. You're just the one who carried the torch to get it done. And they usually call that generational curse breaking and all that kind of stuff. But if you keep saying about it in that term, people won't understand. You understand what I'm saying? Because that type of heavy latency on them like that, generational curse, number one, you're not cursed. And number two, it's not a generational curse. You have enemies. Just like when you have your kids, they're going to be enemies in the family, trying to get them on drugs or trying to get them to go to straight or that's not a curse. That's not generational. These are entities that come in and out your family line to try to make sure that you don't carry the torch of greatness that was blessed. Remember, it was a blessing that was granted. Both he and she blessed. Go out into the world. Do what you need to do. Multiply. So understand that, guys. You understand what I'm saying? Understand this great thing. You come from good stock. And that's what I want to say to you today. I hope this has inspired you. Connect with me here on TikTok. Also, check out my link in the bio and connect with me on YouTube. I am going to be airing soon on Channel 10. If you are in the Austin area and you would love to watch, be more than happy to watch. If you're not in the Austin area, what you can do is you'll be able to stream online and you can watch online. So as you know, I do a news commentary network. And so I'm going to be bringing more content and more quality of content. So guys, go ahead and connect now and you guys will be able to connect and join with that, okay? And of course, I'm gonna bring my true audience along and we're gonna have good open engagement together. Everybody's gonna be a part of it. It's not gonna be a platform where it's just me, me, me. It's the truth. It's gonna be everybody a part of it. And everybody's gonna get to have a voice and a say, and it's gonna be beautiful, okay? So blessings to you all. Bye.